Okay, I think we'll start. Thanks, everyone. The first award we'd like to present tonight is called the CSPL Excellence in Medical Leadership Award, or the Chris Carruthers Award, and Chris is actually sitting right here in front. And the award tonight does go to Dr. Stuart Kennedy. But before we talk about Dr. Kennedy, we'd like to talk to you a bit about the award. This award the CSPL presents this award annually to a physician who's made an outstanding contribution to the development and mentorship of medical leaders in the field of health services leadership and management. The nominee should demonstrate outstanding abilities in one or more of the following categories: commitment to enhancing the role of physicians in the management of healthcare delivery organizations, leadership in a hospital or health region management role, or a significant contribution to leadership development within CSPL or any related organization, hospital, or program of local, provincial, or national in scope. And so we're very pleased to announce that Dr. Stuart Kennedy is the award winner this evening. Unfortunately, weather in Canada is sometimes unpredictable, and it has been freezing rain in Thunder Bay for the last 2 days, and Dr. Kennedy was unable to get out of Thunder Bay, and so he will not be with us tonight to receive the award, but he has made a video clip for us, and I think if the things go right, we'll hear from Dr. Kennedy.
First and foremost, I want to apologize for not making the conference this year. Thunder Bay has been socked in with a severe ice storm and has closed everything down for the last 48 hours. Even all the flights have been canceled. I find this leadership conference an event that I look forward to each and every year. I now would like to thank the Canadian Society of Physician Leaders for this recognition award in medical leadership. I am both surprised and humbled to receive this award. This award recognizes a physician who makes a contribution to the development and mentorship of medical leaders. Over my 20 years of medical leadership, I have seen a significant shift in both interest and enthusiasm for physicians to step up and lead. When I first got initiated into medical leadership roles, I was volunteered by others. Leaders were identified as good clinicians and role models, and you were assumed that you would be a good leader. Now, as we know, that is always not true and is a false impression. During my early years, there was no formal mentorship or education training for most. Often physicians were viewed as an impediment to senior management. Now there are formal education and mentorship programs. There's competition for leadership positions, and there is respect from all levels of administration and government with the contribution of physical leaders and the professionalism they bring to the debate. Medical leaders are now recognized as a key contributor to all healthcare management teams. We have earned our place at the table because we are viewed as system thinkers. Of course, we are all challenged every day to assist physicians with a need to balance the system needs with the needs of the individual patient. And yes, there needs to be compromise. Who best to provide this balance and compromise are the physician leaders. I find all physicians are respectful as long as the decisions made are viewed as transparent and fair and achieved through a collaborative process. I do plan to continue at this stage in my career to provide effective mentorship for our young leaders who I recently found to have a heightened engagement in leadership roles. I commend all the physicians leaders and this organization for fostering and developing this enthusiasm among our young physicians, both because of your role modeling and the education opportunities such as today's conference. I really want to thank you once again for this honor, and I hope to see many of you next year in Toronto. And all the best to all of you.
I would now like to ask Dr. Chris Carruthers to come up and say a few words regarding Dr. Kennedy.
Thank you. It is unfortunate he didn't get out of Thunder Bay. One of my encore careers now is I sit on the airport authority of the Ottawa airport. So I was at a meeting the other day and I was talking to just before I came out, and I said, I hear Thunder Bay shut down quite a bit. He said, yeah, I don't think anybody's going to get out of there, and we got fog. So this is reality with flying. Dr. Kennedy and Stuart Kennedy, who I've known and known of for years, it's no surprise that the nominating committee has selected him. When you read his CV, which is in the brochure for the meeting, it is extensive and a true physician leader. At the present time, he's the Executive VP of Medical and Academic Affairs at Thunder Bay Regional Health Science Center. So he now has an executive position. But what else has he done? He's moving that hospital into an academic hospital. And moving a community hospital and an academic is a challenge. He's working in governance, and that's one of my interests now, is working in governance for the Northern Ontario School of Medicine and the Northern Academic Hospitals. And governance, and which is good that Dr. Kennedy is working, is where physicians can be and must be more involved in. He was the primary lead for LINs, for the local LIN. And then he was in the political arena as being past chair of the Ontario Medical Association negotiating team in 2004 and 2005. He was the OMA president from 2011 to 2012. And he was also on the board of the CMA from 2012 to 2015. And today, he is on the board of the Health Quality Canada, or Health Quality Council. On top of that, he has done a great deal of charity fundraising when he had time with all these others. So Dr. Kennedy is an example of a physician leader who has committed a good part of his life, if not most of his career so far, for not only looking after the patients, but in enhancing and being a participant of a physician in a leadership role. We heard today the importance of dialogue. We heard today of the importance of physicians being at the table. And Stuart Kennedy certainly reflects this. And I'd like to, again, congratulate him and on winning this award. And thank you very much.
And excuse me, I'd like to ask Deb Fisher, who's chair of the board of directors of Jewel Incorporated, to come up on stage to help me present the Canadian Certified Physician Executive designations.
Thank you very much, and it's my great privilege and pleasure to read out and have each recipient come up to the stage to receive their award. And hopefully their names are going to be going up on the screen as I read them out. The first one is Dr. Bruce Douglas Cameron. If you can come up to the stage, and if we can give him a round of applause. Congratulations. And if you bear with us, we're going to take a photo with each recipient, and then we'll continue. Thank you, Dr. Cameron. Our next recipient is Dr. Ian Digby. If you can come up. Thank you. And is Dr. Kevin Hildebrand here? He's the next recipient? Oh, good. There was no room at this table. Our next recipient is Dr. William Krismanich. Our next recipient is Dr. William Seschek. Not bad. Congratulations. Okay. We're going to take a group picture now, or? Okay. I do want to mention the other recipients who were not able to attend today, and their names will be coming up behind me, but it's the recipients are Dr. Sharon Spicer, Dr. Andrew Travers, well, that was Dr. Preston Smith, Dr. Dylan Taylor, and now we have Dr. Andrew Travers. And lastly, we have Dr. Dick Zootman from Kingston. And with that, we're just going to take a final picture. Did you want to close off?
Yeah. No, that concludes our ceremony, and please feel free to congratulate all the recipients out at our reception. And our congratulations to all of them. Great accomplishment.
Somebody to help me say it one time.